I almost died yesterday. Me and my friend decided to meet up. Let's call him Johnny. Me and Johnny, we were walking through the high street and we decide, how about we play pool? This is like a completely free day. We're just going to have fun, see what happens. How about we play pool? Let's see what happens. I completely decimate him. But in retrospect, I am a professional at pool. I've never lost a game in my entire life. I have a 100% win rate. By logical deduction, I'm the best pool player in the entire world. Like, you see all of these world champions, all of these professionals. They've lost, they've won some. I've never lost. I've never ever lost a pool game. So I'm the best pool player. So to be honest, yeah, of course I won. Oof, too bad, Johnny. It wasn't really a fair game to begin with. I'm just a pro. We finished from playing pool. We played some other games inside of the cafe that we were playing at. It was fun. I won at each one, just because I'm built different. We walk further through the high street after we've played. Now, initially, me and Johnny were planning on doing like a hike and maybe doing a boxing match. It would be fun. But somehow, last time we played tennis, he somehow injured his right arm, his main arm. And I genuinely don't know how. How are you so weak that you swinging a racket somehow destroys your arm completely, bro? I'm just saying, it couldn't be me. It couldn't be me. I would never swing something like this and then somehow have my right arm be completely unusable. I just can't relate. Maybe you can, bro. I'm built different. I don't do that stuff. I don't get hurt from swinging stuff. I'm built different. And because he has his right arm incapacitated, I need a new boxing partner. And then I remember, I decided to get 2 of the people in my class's phone numbers just for scenarios like this. Now, I'm not the type of guy to be in like these big Snapchat groups or like get the numbers of other people in my class. I normally don't do that. But because I'm a social YouTuber and I help other young men learn how to become social, I felt like I kind of needed to learn the skill of asking people for their numbers, getting a vibrant social life, even if I don't really want to hang out with these people that much. So I asked for their numbers, boom boom. How about we actually schedule a boxing match? So I go on my phone and I message this guy. Let's call him, we have Johnny, let's call him John. That's gonna get confusing. So I messaged John, hey, where are you? Are you here? We're here. No, I'm in this other place. I'm not where you are. And then he says he's out with his girlfriend. Okay, have fun then. And then he says, actually, do you want to come? You know, we have the entire day free. Why not? Let's go. So me and Johnny, we get on the bus. We head over to this place. It's this like huge park. He's not there. And here's the funny thing, I message him, hey bro, where are you? He doesn't respond. But the first time I messaged him saying like, we are here, do you want to hang out? He literally sees the message instantly. Immediately, like no delay. He had notifications on, some bullshit. I don't know how people can live like that. Maybe he was just on his phone coincidentally at the right moment, at the right time. Maybe. But he saw that message instantly and replied instantly when I had never messaged him before. And now this time, when I was there and we scheduled something, he didn't look at his phone at all. What the fuck? So now I'm annoyed because me and my friend Johnny are waiting here for this guy who's late to the own event that he scheduled. So we were waiting at this park, you know, just chatting, banter. There was this parkour course, I went up, I finished it, easy. Me and Johnny were just chatting. And you know, I'm getting a little annoyed. I have other stuff to do. I have hands to take care of people to me, I have places to go. So I messaged him an ultimatum. Hey, John, this is getting a little boring waiting. If you aren't here in the next 5 minutes, me and Johnny are leaving. So me and Johnny are chilling around, hanging out. It's fine. 5 minutes pass. We start walking towards the exit of the park. And right as we're about to leave, John runs up behind me, like at full speed, sprinting at me so I don't leave, right? But here's the thing, you don't run up behind someone at full speed without calling their name or telling them or anything. You don't do that, and you know why? Because when he was running up behind me full speed, I almost fucking like turned around and punched and smashed him in the face, bro. You don't do that. Of course, if you do it behind like some fucking liberal, some gay person, of course, yeah, they're weak, sure. But for the most part, If you run up behind a normal man, a normal male who has self-respect and isn't wearing headphones in public, he's going to get a little like, what the fuck, who's there, what's going on? Bro, so I'm telling you this now, don't run up to people at all, ever. Unless it's your friend, like, and you're running in front of them. Don't run up behind people. It's not safe. Not for them, not for you, not for anyone. Don't run up behind people. Don't run up towards people either if they aren't your friends. Like, a lot of people will run up to influencers, like famous people. They'll run up to them rather than just walking because they want a screenshot or a photo really badly. And they just risk getting punched in the face for. You don't run up to people. What are you doing? Are you trying to stab me? What's going on? Why are you running up to me? Walk. Why? Don't run. That's weird. And it's frightening, bro. I'm not trying to die young. So walk or call my name before anything, bro. You understand? Don't run up to behind people. Or just don't run up to people in general, ever. That's just a rule of thumb. Don't run up to people because there's a chance you get punched and they're going to be very frightened because if they know the realities of this world, they know that, wait a second, this random guy may be trying to stab me. Of course, yeah, it's unlikely, but there's a chance. So just don't. Call their name, say, hey, I'm here, friends. Fair enough. Don't run up behind people, bro. I feel like you've done this before. On that topic, to be honest, but a lot of these white people, I'm being racist for a reason because I normally see this with white people specifically. I've never seen this with black people in my life. I've never seen this with Asians. I only see, this is white people, sir, bro. Don't play these stupid pranks where you hit your friend for fun. Don't do that. Because what happens is you hit them for fun. I don't know, you touch them at the back of the head. It's a joke, right? It's a prank. But now you desensitize them to being hit at the back of their head. And you know what happens? Someday, now that of course this is unlikely, but someday, some guy who isn't you is gonna hit them at the top of their head or do whatever you white people do. And he's gonna think it's you, so he's just gonna ignore it. And it's not gonna be you. It's gonna be some mafia guy, I don't know. So just don't do that. There's no point in doing that. It's really not that funny. There are different jokes, there are different types of jokes that you can make that are funnier and don't risk either of you getting hurt or being desensitized to something important. So just don't play those games, bro. It's not good, it's not fun. It's not funny at all, don't. Now I'm slick, right? I have slick moves, I can weave, you know? So when he runs up behind me and I almost smash his face in, I'm built different, I have fast reactions, so I realize, oh, it's just John. Oh, bro, I almost smashed your face in, don't do that again, what the hell? And then we just talk for a little bit and I tell him, hey, I have 2 sets of boxing gloves. How about we box at the top of that hill? Because this was a big park, so there was a hill in the park. And he agrees. Surprisingly, he's never boxed before. I don't know why he agreed at all, but he agreed. So we decided to do it. We walked to the top of this hill in the order of John, me, and Johnny. That rhymed. And it was in order of smallest to biggest. So what was his name again? Oh, fuck. Maybe I made these names a little bit too confusing. John was smaller, the smallest. I was the middlest. Johnny was fucking 6'4", giant. So we were just walking with swagger up this hill. And then once we get to the top, throw on the boxing gloves, let's put them on, let's box. And Johnny is recording the video and literally commentating some professional commentator. And apparently there's a boxing match between this guy called Usyk versus Du Bois. Don't know, I don't watch boxing, I don't do that shit. But he told me this, and during the boxing match when he was commentating, he was literally calling me Usyk and calling my competitor Dubas just because he thought that I was gonna win and he's biased towards the Ukrainian boxer. But it's fine because I completely decimated him. I completely beat him in the boxing match, so it's fine. It wasn't that difficult. There are weight classes for a reason, bro. Yeah, if you look at the video, I made a lot of mistakes in my boxing form. I have to admit, I haven't boxed in a while. The boxing classes I went to were like these bullshit Western ones, so they don't even teach you, but they don't even correct you on form. And they give you these really bad drills, like just jabbing constantly without making proper form. It's useless. So I haven't boxed in a while. The time I did box, the classes didn't teach me anything. If you want to learn how to box, you need a personal trainer. It's not worth it to try and learn how to box like with a class or alone. You just won't learn. You need a personal trainer who is literally analyzing everything you're doing and looking at mistakes in your form so you can fix them for the feedback. However, I'm still built different, so it's fine because I won. After the boxing match, John leaves. He's going back to hang out with his girlfriend, whatever. Me and Johnny decide, how about we go on this hike? Because initially the day was planned for a hike, like to go up a really big or steep hill and just go at the top, see what happens. And you know, I thought I liked nature. I thought I really enjoyed, you know, grass, trees, birds. I like nature. So I was really happy, like, so let's do it. This is gonna be sick. You don't like nature. I don't like nature. No one likes nature. And you know why? You know why no one likes nature? It's because everyone imagines nature as like, you know, the birds singing, really nice grass, it looks amazing, all of these beautiful plants, you know, really precision trees that look amazing. That's not nature. Those are man-made decorations, they are attractions. That's not nature because people specifically curated the environment to be like that. Do you think grass is always neatly trimmed? Do you think that's what grass looks like? No, it's not. People specifically cut grass and mow it so it looks like that. Grass is really messy and it grows really tall. Now, of course, there's different breeds of grass, but bro, in tall grass, you're literally stomping through, trying to get through it. And the thing is, if you end up stomping through, sometimes there'll be a hole in the grass that you literally can't see. So you'll step into this hole and you'll almost fall. Hopefully you won't fall, but if you do, there's all of these like, well, first of all, it's really muddy, so you get dirty, but that's not even the main point. There's all of these like prickly branches and prickly bristles that are on the floor, so not only are your legs constantly getting stabbed, but if you fall, now your upper body is getting stabbed. And then, not only is there's this tall grass, but there's really not even any flowers. Like, there are flowers, but those are in different parts, and they don't even look that good. They aren't bred to look that good at all. So it's literally just wildlife. This is nature. It's uncontrolled. It doesn't look good. It's not nice to be in. It's not nice to look at. It didn't look appealing. There was tons of pollen and there was tons of tall grass that you needed to trench through. And there was tons of mud. And there were worms in the dirt. And there were random bugs that were going on me and they wouldn't fly away and they looked disgusting. And there was all of this bullshit. Real nature isn't pretty. It isn't nice. No one likes real nature. I'm telling you, bro, you don't like it, I don't like it, no one likes it. If you like real nature, you're lying. Because you just haven't seen it. Nature isn't these gardens, it isn't any of this bullshit. Real nature is where there are foxes, and there are deer, and there are lions and tigers that all want to eat you. And you're just trying to, like, fight them off. Like, die! Fucking tiger, die! Leave me alone! That's real nature, and I don't like that, no one likes that, because I don't want to die. And you probably don't want to wrestle a bear. So we were trenching through this and I realized halfway through, this is bullshit. I don't want to do this, and I'm still trenching through. Almost slept. Luckily, I'm again, you know, I'm clean with it, so I almost slept. But then I have those moves so I don't fall. But you know, I'm walking through, my legs are getting stabbed by these prickly bushes through my clothes for some odd reason. It's really annoying. It's really treacherous. But Dima is having like the fun of his life. I hated it, bro. So we are walking through this. There's no fun. I have a heavy backpack on with 2 sets of boxing gloves, water, all of this equipment. And I'm also holding another water bottle in my hand that I had to buy from the store. And I'm trenching through. Bro, this is not fun. We get to the top after a long and gruesome trench. Take some pictures. I have them up on the screen. And after we take the pictures, it starts drizzling. Oh, it's drizzling. Okay, fair enough. You know, it was starting to get a little warm. The rain is nice. That's cool. You know, rain isn't always bad. Rain is only bad in excess. And then Johnny looks at me. Oh no. What? This is really bad, Vince. Yeah, what? So, you know how I told you how it was gonna be really rainy, like one of the most rainiest days Scotland has experienced? Yeah? Well, it's going to start raining now. Fuck. And you know why this is a problem? So, of course it's raining. Fair enough. I have an umbrella, it's fine. The thing is, it's not. Because when it's raining, and you're on the top of this hill, which is really muddy, and there's rocks and there's tons of well, not necessarily bad wildlife. There's no foxes, there's no tigers, fortunately. But there's tons of, like, prickly branches, and there's tons of stones, and if you were to fall and hit your head, it's game over. If this mud becomes slippery, and we can barely walk anymore, that's it. We can't get out of this place. Fortunately, there's a path. It's still a muddy path, but it's not like trenching through the grass, so it's specifically made so there is a path. So now me and Dima are carefully running through this path to get out as quickly as possible. If it starts raining fully, and the mud becomes too slippery to walk through, that's it. Death. So we are running quickly, like, come on, let's go, look, come on. We're like doing all these parkour jumps, trying to get through it. Halfway through, a tractor goes off, because this is like probably some farmer's territory, who knows. So we hear a tractor, and now we are extra worried. So now we are like running, because, bro, I don't know how this works, but in certain parts of the world, these farmers are literally, bro, they'll just immediately shoot you if you go on their property, immediately. I don't know why they are so violent. I don't know why, I don't know how. But if you go, I don't think we were trespassing, by the way, I don't entirely know. But if you go on a farmer's territory, bro, they are aggressive. So now we were like, no, we need to get out of here quickly, run. And we are doing all these parkour jumps. There's a really muddy part, so we both almost fall. We managed to get through it. We are jumping through all these obstacles, all of this grass. Then we finally almost get to the end. I see this green looking oasis. Like, if you were in a desert, like, it's kind of the mirage that you'd expect to see, like water, it looks amazing, you know, a really nice pond of water after you're really thirsty and you start hallucinating, right? This was basically that, but in this really unkept grassland territory. So we were walking through all of this messy grass. There was just messy grass and messy plants everywhere. And there was this really nice green patch of trimmed looking grass. So I tell Johnny, hey, what's that? Should we go there? That's a really odd green patch of conveniently placed grass. Interesting, what is it? Of course, it's probably not the best idea to go there yet. We'd probably end up dying. Johnny tells me that's not grass. That's actually water. So you'd literally be walking to it thinking it's all fine. Wow, that's really nice grass. I wonder what's there. You'd walk into it and you'd immediately fall and probably drown. That's it. A lot of them are really deep. Some of them are really deep. Some of them aren't. It varies a lot. But a lot of the time, they are really swampy and muddy. So it's not like a swimming pool where you can just swim out. It's fine. If you fall into this, it's very difficult to get out. It's like, what's it called? Quicksand, where if you go into it, the more you struggle, the harder it is to get out. So it's like, it's kind of like this pond not exactly a pond, but you can imagine that it's this pond that has a very thin layer of moss covering the entire surface of it. So it looks like green grass. You walk into it thinking it's grass, you wonder what it is, and you just fall, boom, death. Do you like that? Do you like nature? Like just walking and then dying. Is that what you like? Bro, are you some masochist? No one likes nature, no one. Of course, there's different types of nature. I'm talking about specifically unkept grass where you're trenching through it and there are all of these animals that want to eat you. There are bears that want to eat you. There are wolves that want to eat you. Now you're fighting against some black fucking tiger. Bro, no one likes that ever. So I come to the conclusion, fuck this, I'm never going hiking on some sort of grassy hill again. We finally get out safe. I didn't genuinely believe you were going to die. I don't think my life could end that early. However, that was a pretty intense experience, to say the least. It was quite interesting. We finally head through the grassy place. On the street, goes home, I go home, and it's fine. Moral of the story. What's the moral of the story? Don't go hiking in grassy places because it's bullshit and no one likes nature. And you think you like nature, but that's a man-made attraction that people have carefully designed and trimmed and bred animals to make it look as good as possible. That's not nature. That's a garden. Completely different things. So don't go hiking in grassy places. Maybe it's different with mountains. I don't know. I haven't hiked on a mountain before. But for the most part, in like unkept grass, it's not fun, but don't do it. Another moral of the story, if you want to learn how to box, don't go to a class. At least don't go to some Western bullshit class that doesn't teach you anything. A lot of these classes make you do like jumping jacks at the start of the lesson, even though it's completely useless. Boxing is cardio. You're already getting warmed up by boxing. Why are you doing jumping jacks? What's the point? So completely useless. Don't do that. Get a personal trainer, and maybe in certain areas classes are better, but for the most part just get a personal trainer. Every professional boxer has one. It's the best way you'll learn. Now if you want, I'm a social YouTuber, I'm just telling the story because it's interesting. Now if you want to learn how to be social and enhance your social life and learn how to talk to strangers and all of that, you can check the link in the description, the only link in the description. It's the social protocol, and it gets people from level 0 of social skills where they can't talk to anyone to level 2 where they can talk to any man at any time, no matter what. If you are interested in that, check that out, and remember, consistency is over a lifetime. Bye bye.